Hello, welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Vaedren here, my Imperial Agent on the world of Alderaan. Where we last left off, we introduced ourselves to a member of the diplomatic service, who has ties to both the Empire, naturally, and one of the major Keelik hives here on Alderaan. That is, of course, Vector Hylas, who is our contact and aid for our operation here. We also went over to House Cortez, one of the potential houses that was aiding the Eagles terrorist network, and they have provided us with information that there is a former lord of Alderaan, this Denry Ale, who fits the bill, who was at House Cortez, conducting business. Now he's known as Master Denry Ale, and I just guessed that he was, had become a Jedi over the years. Denry Ale has went missing over the past few weeks, but we've been directed to go to House Alder over in the Juran Mountains, who have records of him visiting, and obviously we might have an idea of where he was going next. So, we're going to head ourselves over to the Juran Mountains. I'm going to quickly switch some abilities over. That looks fine. Yeah, so we want to head, looks like along this road, cross a bridge here, and then this will lead us into the Juran Mountains. There's also an Imperial Houseful outpost, where we can meet a Lord Stanelful if we want to further help Imperial and Houseful interests. We'll likely go see Lord Stanelful first, since he might actually have an objective for us nearby or within House Alder itself. I've been doing a lot of heroic missions in the background, not with Vaedren here, though I have been tempted now that he's level 61, and he may get some of the Alliance supply crates I'm after, but I've been doing them with Nola, with Fallon, and with Visor, and I think I've opened 20 heroic, I've completed 20 heroic missions just with those 3 characters alone, all containing the alien research. Unfortunately, I'm still not getting the helmet I desire as my reward, which is a little bit frustrating. I think I completed maybe 20 to 25 heroics yesterday as well, and then maybe 10-15 the day before, so the RNG is certainly not in my favor. But I'm hoping with some time and effort I will get the one headpiece I'm looking for. Republic probe droid within Imperial Houseful territory. And here we are in the northern section of the Juran Mountains. Actually, remind myself, I'm bound to have got all the datacrons here on Alderaan. Yes I have. Okay. So we have a small Houseful outpost here. Outpost Bolum. And here's Lord Stanelful himself. Before we speak to him,
do you require medical attention?
Let's quickly clear out my inventory.
Be well.
Sorry about that. Sneezing away. Oh, and we do have a bit of mail. Ah. On behalf of Moff Sarek. Moff Sarek wishes to convey his appreciation for your assistance with Lord Jorad Fool, who is proving to be more pliable than we had previously believed. He has ordered several sneak attacks on House Organa forces, and requires less and less guidance from Moff Sarek every day. The Moff is certain this is due to your influence, particularly in how you handled the rebel Kalisa and his men. It is the Moff's hope that the ideals of civilized warfare will leave Alderaan forever. He thanks you for your contribution.
Stanley Fool, I was told you wanted to see me.
Yes, Moff Sarek said you'd be here. We've had an inspection team lost to the Killiks for days now, advisors from Droman Khas. They were inspecting one of our mining sites for lanthanide deposits. But in the middle of their inspection, the entire place was overrun by Killiks. We've had no communication for days.
I want the full briefing, risk assessment, strategic importance, all of it.
Moff Sarek wants the inspection team rescued, and fast. Apparently some of them hold serious rank off-world. And the Killiks don't exactly respond to negotiations. They're the native aliens here. Giant bugs with just enough sentience to shoot a blaster. Attacking these Killiks would take half our army, but apparently I'm too close to the problem to strategically assess its value.
You have some kind of personal stake in this?
Yes. I don't want you to think I'm asking for personal reasons, but my daughter was leading the inspection team. I don't know if she's alive or dead. If you can find her, find our advisors, free them if they're prisoners. I promise you a reward that will leave me bankrupt.
I will not let these aliens kill your daughter or the advisor.
Thank you. For myself, even more than for my house.
Okay. So the Killiks swarmed over this exploration team. So we need to get into the lanthanide mine. Where is that? So here are the Juran Mountains. Of course, we have the House Alder compound here. The mine is just prior to the compound itself. Very well. Do we have an Imperial droid there? Seems like it's seen better days. Yeah, the Killiks certainly have got an established presence here.
Where are you? Come out. I know you're there, you brain-stealing vermin. Oh, sorry. I didn't see you. Captain Asersha of House Thule. Can't speak now. Gotta keep an eye out. Killiks are everywhere. They'll turn us all into mindless drones to serve their hives. They must be stopped.
You think they're going to keep spreading?
Their numbers increase daily. They're trying to burrow into my thoughts. I know it.
Jaskruni dopat kurira do kanki kung. Chonki faguta jiho poda ji oto vokise. Poya toka changa goptula do batawana wanki. Ni at ambumpa poshuda mokili moklanki.
Care to explain that?
Kupa tonti toki maki chisa chubolo wawuni. Buka kambak nijit. Tonka yiliska chanaga. Se gota do muti kihasa da puño. Lis di woto.
In that case, I'm in.
Chikos pa ini gudad ijig liska chanagawa. Kuchusa yo mata chitoya. Nam kanoya choski nawi.
Yeah, I noticed those hives.
Agra wanawaga mi bunawa duetwipe.
Kill them all! Kill them with fire!
Che chopa kuma ni umpi but malia bedwana ni bobo.
So obviously we have some House Fool militia here, who are escorting Imperials with specialized sensor equipment. Probably to keep an eye on the Killiks and their expanding influence. Unfortunately, the Imperials got themselves cocooned, along with the equipment that was on their backs. With these new grenades, we can recover the equipment at the very least.
Alright, make me look good.
Oh, I just realized my volume was turned up a bit too much there. We have a bonus to deal with 25 of the Killik forces. Thinning the hive would probably certainly be a good thing if they are growing daily.
Getting good.
Starting to get used to playing as an operative once again. Probably starting to enjoy playing as a lethality operative rather than a concealment one. but how the classes have changed over the years. I think that's more the reason. I really enjoyed playing as a scoundrel, well, more an operative in PvP. In fact, we could probably try PvP with Vaedren at some point. Maybe. I wouldn't go as a sniper. I've had poor experience. It depends on the map where you end up, but as an operative, there are certain objective-themed war zones that an operative can be very effective at. Especially if the other team's not paying attention. I suppose that's true of any game. You have an easy time if the enemy's not paying attention. Okay. We have all of the sensors. We can go back and see a Houseful Major back up at Outpost Bolum. Before we do that, we're near the mines where some of the Imperial officials and Stanulful's daughter were taken by the Keelix. See our first hostile joiner.
You and me? Getting good.
We have a bonus to deal with 15 of the Helix and their joiners.
Bless you. In the name of the Emperor.
Indeed, in the name of the Emperor. First inspection team rescued.
You saved my life.
Okay, run for your lives. The Helix will be back and in greater numbers. No, wait, that's sand people. Just need to find the final inspection team.
Dirtbag.
You have removed those who are not of the nest. Had they stayed, they would have learned the peace of the joining. We will not deny you your prize. But leave now. There has been a song of swarming. We have claimed these mines for the nest.
I'm looking for Stanel Thul's daughter.
Once we were called Daria Thul. Now we are known as new child of the Ukanuku nest. We have tasted the gel and scented the egg chamber. We have joined.
So you're a Killik now?
There is peace in the nest, a love that comes of sharing one mind. It is a gift beyond measure. We will never return.
How can you live like this?
How do you live in a world where everyone is a stranger, where a smile may conceal a knife in the back? Stanel Thul is not my family. He and his kind have brought war to Alderaan in the name of their own power. Here we are safe. Here we are at peace. Here we will stay.
Come with me, or die along with every Killik here. That's your only option.
No, we will never. We are hearing the voice of the nest. We have decided it is not worth many losses to save one. The nest has spoken. We will return.
Okay. Seems the Hive realised the losses they were going to suffer. Let's get ourselves back over to Outpost Bolan.
I have what you wanted.
I heard the explosions. I hope those monsters burned alive. We'll remember this service when House Thul takes the throne.
Oh, our experience booster came to an end. Might as well pop another one.
You figure to run a planet like this, you've got people slaving and freezing to death year-round. Nobles drink, workers bleed.
Thank you. My medics are treating the inspection team for shock, but they seem otherwise unharmed. I wish I could say the same for my daughter. It is clear those monsters have drugged her, brainwashed her. I've heard of this. Something in the pheromones that joins their captives to their hive mind.
She may still recover. Be patient with her.
I only wish I could have protected her.
General Thul, excuse me. It is urgent I speak with my rescuer at once. I'm Agent Craig Graff, Imperial Intelligence. It was no accident those Killiks attacked when they did. The Ulgos pushed them toward that mine.
How did you learn that?
We've been monitoring communications between the Ulgo strike teams in that region. This was definitely planned. The push was orchestrated by the Ulgos to distract us from something they're calling Operation Sunshower.
I suggest we make sure their plan doesn't work.
I've heard that term. It's come up a few times in the chatter we're getting from our back door into the Organa networks.
It's a beradium detonator, a massive explosive. They plan to strike at the heart of Thul lands. The detonator's being transported by Boris Ulgo's elite soldiers, former Republic Special Forces, with the best weapons they could take and all the training the Republic gave them.
I won't let them get a direct shot in.
Just before the Killiks arrived, we acquired a data file that I believe to be the launch codes for the detonator.
If you really wish to strike fear into the heart of the Ulgos, get into the camp where they're holding it and set it off prematurely. It won't be the full force of the weapon, but let it be Ulgo that perishes, not Thul.
Okay. Doesn't seem like we've been picking up many codex entries, but I can give you a bit of background knowledge until maybe the codex entries turn up. I know that as you move into the Alsacan lowlands as a player of the Republic, there is a similar quest where there is a Jedi healer trying to prevent someone who's been wounded and is in the process of being joined, and the Jedi sends you to cause a distraction while the healer dips into the victim's mind to try and separate him from the Keelik hive. Joiners, like, same with Vector, as we'll no doubt discover, they all seem happy and at peace and one with the nest, one with the hive. And yet, I'm sure before they found the wonderment of having one mind, or one shared consciousness, that they wouldn't have wanted to be joined, but they were given no choice in the matter. It's a shame as well, because the Keeliks, obviously we've heard about the Keeliks rescuing people and obviously healing them back to health. But then rather than return them, they've joined them to the hive. So, yeah. I'm never one to really take too much trust in someone who's joined. As for House Ulgo, we did talk about House Ulgo and how their leader has proclaimed himself King of Alderaan, and that he is a former member of Republic Special Forces who didn't like how, well, the direction Alderaan was going once it withdrew from the Republic. So he's decided to basically unite his house and take control. And it seems he really doesn't like House Fool, but that makes sense. Former Republic soldier. So, House Ulgo do have a base of operations here in the Juran Mountains, just to the east, where they have a large explosive device they were hoping to transport into Fool lands. Oh, we have a Juggernaut here, and an Assassin. That's, this is 3 out of the 4 players on the PvP instance for the Empire. Who is the 4th? Let's find out. We have a level 52 Marauder somewhere. Very well. So there's likely probably a couple of Republic players doing their own tasks here on Alderaan.
Current status: enraged. Systems destabilizing. Mission objective incomplete. All supporting units are offline. Failure is not within mission parameters. This unit requests assistance.
What's going on here?
Complying. This unit was one of several Special Forces assault droids. Mission parameters: eliminate Ulgo stronghold defenses. Current mission status: impossible. Extensive damage to this unit requires core shutdown. All supporting units have been destroyed. Requesting assistance.
How badly do we need that Ulgo stronghold taken?
This is a multi-phased assault. If this unit's mission fails, Thule and Imperial military losses will be severe. Elimination of Ulgo defenses allows Stronghold to be secured by Imperial allies. Slaughter of Ulgo also avenges this unit and all offline units.
Okay. The Ulgo Stronghold just so happens to be the same stronghold we can kind of see in the distance there, that holds the explosive device. We were heading in that direction anyway. It would be much easier just to go up this ramp and go straight into the stronghold. But why don't we get some revenge for this droid and his compatriots and assist the Imperials and House Fool to reclaim what's left of the stronghold once we've set off that explosive. So we need to disable a communications generator, a supply ship, and bring down an airstrike on an anti-air gun.
Rise and shine.
A bonus mission to defeat 25 of Ulgo's forces. There's the communications generator. And we have an individual with the rank of Colonel defending it. He's probably commanding all the troops in this area. We'll deal with him in just a moment. Make sure he doesn't have any more reinforcements turn up.
Alright, make me look good.
So if I put him to sleep first... Is there a supply chest? Yes, there is. A security chest. Tends to be one in this corner. Thank you. I'll be taking that. I thought it was going to be one of those triple-barreled blaster rifles. We have the various supply ships here. Sabotage its fuel cycler.
Rise and shine.
And finally we have the anti-air guns here.
Rise and shine.
Right, plant the airstrike beacon. Wasn't a very impressive explosion, but it's gone all the same. Right. Now we need to get into the stronghold itself.
You and me? Getting good.
Got another bonus mission to deal with 15 more of the House Ulgo forces here. Did I just set off a mine? Let's heal ourselves up a little. And there's the explosive. Let's use the launch codes. And time to run. Seal everyone in. Yep, I think everyone in there has had a bad time. And here we are on the other side of the stronghold entrance.
The Ulgo threat has been handled. The Empire should be able to take the stronghold soon enough.
This unit expresses its thanks to the Imperial. Current status, relieved. Offline units have been avenged. Commencing core shutdown.
And back up to Outpost Bolan once again.
Thank you. You are again Thul's savior, saving our lands from devastation and death.
Your heroism will serve as an inspiration for the rest of my career.
I'm proud to have served the Empire.
The Ulgos have retreated to mourn their casualties. Perhaps I should do the same.
My superiors have been asking about you. There is some intrigue happening with House Rist. Trouble for our allies. If you're interested, look for Dathis Elgin. Moff Sarek has already commended you to him.
Issues with House Rist. We don't know anything about House Rist yet, but undoubtedly we'll find out more about them.
Do you require medical attention? Be well. Be well.
Hello, Captain.
Agent, can you lend me a hand? We got men dying left and right at the border post, and we're down to our last Colto injections. Organa's got medics by the river for their own men. Someone needs to requisition their supplies and take them to the border post or our boys will die.
Let's get this done.
Thanks. They don't have much time up there. Please, hurry. Medical Officer Willem is waiting.
So, House Fool and House Organa... Sorry, House Fool and Imperial forces are suffering at the southernmost Imperial outpost here in the Juran Mountains. Of course, we know House Organa have kind of a field hospital set up, and they're likely to have supplies that, well, we don't. Trying to think of what's best. Tell you what. I'll clear my throat first. And then...
The Killik Mountains appear to be placed strategically. Did you read my latest report?
I did. 20 pages of anthropological nonsense and not one new weapon design. You were brought here to help destroy these bugs, not conduct a science project.
But they're fascinating creatures, sir. If I had one to dissect, I could...
This is war. Tell me how to win, or I'm shipping you back to Drummond Cass.
That's quite a reasonable response, I would say. What we'll do is take a break. When we come back, we'll look into getting the Colto medicine that the troops require at the border outpost. And then we'll head into House Alder, since it's nearby, and see what records they have for Denry Ale. See if we can track his whereabouts. Either way, thank you all for joining me once again with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, no, take care. Bye-bye now.